Lab program 5. So again, we have commission problem, which I've explained in lab program 2 video. The same program, same concept we are using here, but only with the different testing process. So similar to the previous program, that is lab program 4. So here also we are using equivalence class testing process for commission problem. As I told, for equivalence class testing, we have four types of test cases, that is weak normal, weak robust, strong normal, and strong robust. So for all four types of uh, test cases, we need to write the equivalence class test cases. So again, we have a test case name and the test data similar to the previous program, that is lab program 2, and precondition, that is the limit what you are giving for lock stocks and barrels. Next, brief description about the commission problem. And once again, as I told, for the triangle program, in the calculating the robustness of the software or the product, you need to have the invalid cases. So you are checking the program with valid and invalid cases. Now, what is valid and what is invalid case in the commission problem? Now here you can see in the screen, for locks they have given a limit, that is he the salesperson, he can sell only 1 to 70 logs, only total 70 logs in a month. And next is the logs is equal to -1. It occurs whereas used to control the input iteration. That is what, once you finish with the salesperson finishes with the sale of the month, he will send a report, or he will uh, send a telegram to the gunsmith to calculate the sales and the commission. Next is about the stocks. Stocks is 1 to 80 and barrels 1 to 90. So these are the valid cases. That is the values which comes inside these uh, range, that only will be considered as the valid cases. Now, what about the invalid cases? Now, L3, that is logs 0 to 0 or -1. So, values which is less than 0 are which is equal to 0 and less than 0 will be considered as the invalid value for logs. And logs which is greater than 70, that is out of the boundary at the upper bound, which is greater than 70. Similarly for stocks, the values which is less than -1 and less than, sorry, it should be greater than 80. And sorry, barrels which is greater than 80 and barrels less than 1 and greater than 90. So these are the invalid cases for the commission problem. Now, what are the weak? As I told, again we have a simple program. So we are not dividing the boundary into different equivalence classes. Instead, we are considering the whole boundary as one class. So since we have only one class, there is no division between weak normal and strong normal. Equivalence classes both are identical. Now, with respect to the output, here only one possible output we are getting, that is the sales and commission. That is what you are calculating. So you will have only one weak normal and strong normal test cases. In the triangle problem, there were four possible outputs. So you used to write, you have to write test cases to get all possible output. But here we have only one possible output, that is sales and commission you are calculating at the final. So only one possible output, and always it is better to write the nominal value for the input in case of weak and strong normal equivalence classes. So the nominal value you have to give, and you have to show for one possible output. This is about the weak and strong normal equivalence classes. Next, come to the robust. So in case of robust, as I told, you can have only one you can have only one invalid value for each at a time, for each variable, one invalid value in a one test case. So WR1, enter the value logs is equal to -1. So in this case, what it indicates that the salesperson completed his sale. Okay, so it will terminate the loop and it will proceed to calculation of sales and the commission. Next, come to WR2. So in this total logs, it is equal to 0. So 0 is the minimal value what they have given. Enter the value greater than 70 for logs. So similar for each variable. Okay. In the first three, sorry, from second WR2, WR3, WR4. For that, you have to write in one test case you have to give minimum -1 value for logs, and for the next you have to give minimum -1 value for stocks, and third you have to give minimum -1 value for barrels. Similarly, WR5, WR6, WR7, you have to give max plus 1 value for logs in one test case, max plus 1 value for stocks in another test case, and logs plus maximum plus 1 value for barrels in the third test case. So that is how you have to do at a time. For three test cases, you have to give the minimum -1 value, any one variable at a time. And next, for the next test case, next three test case, you have to give the upper boundary, maximum plus 1 value, each variable at a time. Next is the strong robust equivalence class test cases. So strong robust equivalence class test cases, as I told, here you can give invalid values for more than one variable. That is, in the first three test cases, you are considering only one invalid variable, and in the next three test cases, you are considering two invalid variables, and in the last, that is SR7, you are considering all the three variables you are taking as the invalid value. So this is about this program. Thank you.